Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T78. It's a Tier 6 American turreted tank destroyer, a premium. It's located on the west spawn of Sand River, and it's under the command of Panzerpenguin, and he's in platoon with Santander, one of his platoon mates, and he's also in the same type of tank. And in fact, they've got the same coloration as well. Game on. Well, the T78 was made from an M24 chassis. It was proposed in July of 1943 and was to feature the 90mm turret from the M36 Jackson. It was discontinued in August 1943 in spite of successful trials by the T24, and there were no prototypes of this tank at all. So it was theorized, but it wasn't put into production. It's actually quite an agile little tank. It's, as fast as a light tank, but it actually does have quite a slow turret, and that makes it vulnerable. As you can see here, these guys took a little while for them to get their turret round, and the gun seems to be very slow to track onto target, and that's a real problem. Yeah, he was very good there to hold on to his shell, Panzerpenguin, to make sure that he didn't waste one, because he probably realized that shell, Santander got it in, that shell would probably miss the target, because by the time the shell got there, the target would have disappeared. Yes, it's that slow. Shell velocity is 853 meters per second. And, oh, that guy made a big error, and it looks like we all hammered it at the same time. And the setter has gone. In fact, the M4A376 Wet was the one who got the kill. But you can see these two, a pair of them, are actually sitting up here, Imperious-like, and the Arty still hasn't taken any action against them. The enemy's got an M12 and an AMX-13 F3AM. It's a Tier 7 game with Tier 6 tanks in it, and Santander seems to be doing rather well, actually. He's getting a lot of his shots on target. That was a good one, but I'm not sure if that actually hit, or did it? Yes, it did actually, but it was only 154 hit points. Over here we can see a tank. You can see how long it takes to dial in as well. Dispersion is quite high, and that is one of the reasons why you have to be fully dialed in order to get it in the right direction. Okay, the guys are going. Obviously, these two are in communication with each other, which makes it a lot easier to handle the battle. Because, of course, you can then coordinate how you attack the enemy. One can go up behind him, one can go in front of him, and then you can just spit roast the enemy. Oh, yes, it has got fairly fast speed. They had to go slowly as they went over the dune top there. It can only do 55 kilometers an hour, but you can literally take off if you're not careful, and that could be awful. Super Hellcat over there, that's a 90mm premium. Hello. Yes, we've got a shot, but we're right up on the dune top. And yes, 245's a high roll, and now that guy's in trouble. Long reload, and he gets the kill. The standard reload 7.96 seconds, and you can see here Panzerpenguin's got 6.89. Santander's coming up behind. I think they're going to apply their forces in a different direction. It could be that they're actually going back to their own cap area, because the enemy is fairly close to the cap now. We've got a KV-3 and a T20 approaching it from the north, and all we've got north of the river is an AMX-13 57. He's probably in danger. In fact, he's already calling out help. They've also got a Tiger P there now as well. So they've got a number of tanks with high caliber guns. Of course, the KV-3, the 122mm, the Tiger P has got the 88mm. T20, well, not so much, but okay, he's actually being concealed by the building, but he did get stunned. And that one went home, and Santadier's getting shots on target too. But we just got spotted, and he's looking at us. But he's out the game, but we did take a hit from the T20. And yes, he's got the 90mm gun, that 242 shot there. That's definitely a 90mm. So all of them got high calibers. There's only the Tiger P and the T20 still there, but there's the Tiger P. He pulled back to go after the engine. It was okay, didn't get spotted, that one. This is working out to be quite good. Santander and panzerpenguin working together. Oh, he did get spotted. Go for the engine bay again. Both of them are absolutely hammering this Tiger P. And again, yes, this guy is getting, it's completely turned into a pin cushion. And another one. Next shot is a kill shot, and it goes to Santander. Very well done. Now it's just the AMX 1357. I think he's decided that he wants the T20. But the question is the T20 still there? I think he may have pulled back altogether now. Okay, we've got a 1302 over there. And the T20 was still there. And the 1357 just hammered him, and he's gone. Okay, just see the top of the turret. He did manage to get that shot in, but it didn't do any damage. Okay, they're both off together. Only 5 of the enemy left. 2 of them are Arty. We know which ones they are because we mentioned them. Oh, the Hellcat goes down to Santander. And he's already up to 3 kills. So we need to get another 2 kills if we're going to get the Brothers in Arms. There's the P43. He's still got a lot of hit points. We could go in there and get the Arty. If we did do that, then there would be the 2 kills that panzerpenguin needs. Oh, hello. Even with the slow shell velocity, he still managed to get that guy. Give him move again. Oh, he hit us. And that's just confirming that I definitely do need a new computer, because that rig slowed down completely. Although I suspect it may be my storage devices that were slowing down. The M12 trying to get out, no chance. Panzerpenguin 2 kills. Santander got 4. There's only 1 enemy left. It's a Giro. But he has gone. Oh, the Arty steals it. So no Brothers in Arms on this occasion, but very good game by the T78s. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for panzerpenguin in the T78. You can tell it's his first one because he got the scrolls underneath, and you only get that the first time. He also got a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points for his own vehicle, Master Gunner for getting 5 armor penetrating shots in a row, as well as a Bruiser Medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 7, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. His win rate from that one, 5,374, which is super Unicum standard and quite a bit more. Let's have a look at the team score and see where everyone came. Well, panzerpenguin got the highest damage, 3,000 hit points exactly. Second highest damage in that game went to Santander, which is not really surprising if you think about it. And third highest damage, well, that was the T78 on the enemy team. He got 1,246. When it came to kills, we can see it was Santander who got the highest. 4 kills to him, 3 kills to the Cromwell on our team, and 2 kills went to panzerpenguin and also to the AMX 1357. When it came to base XP, it was panzerpenguin. He got 1,354 base out of that game. 1,034 went to Santander, and the next highest after that was Cromwell with 709. If we just check Santadier's figures, we can see he actually got a higher win 8. He got 5,283 to Panzer Penguin's 5. Oh, it's actually, no, I'm wrong. He's actually, Panzer Penguin's higher on win 8 than Santander, only just by about 100. Okay, so we can see that unfortunately missed out on getting the brothers in arms. Check detail, we can see he fired 20 rounds. Now, this tank carries 47 rounds in total, so he didn't even get past half his ammo. He got 15 direct hits and 12 penetrations to splash. Damage of 3,000 hit points, of which 322 were at more than 300 meters. 2 hits received, one was penetration, one was a non-penetration, and 240 hit points of damage blocked by armor. So it was a 90mm gun that actually struck him. I think it may have been the T20, I'm not sure. May have been. 8 enemy vehicles were damaged, 2 were killed, and he got 854 hit points of spotting assist. On a premium count, he actually made 36,177 credits from that game. And he also got 10,764 experience points as well, because he got a bonus for completing a mission of 8,124. That's a huge total. So very well played there by Panzer Penguin and by Santander. I think the pair of them together are little horrors, because you don't want to come across a pair working so well together. And they were, although there were moments when they were sitting up there on top of the dunes, and I thought for a second they would get absolutely hammered, either by other enemy tanks who were spotting them because they were out in the open, or by the enemy Arty, who would actually work out that they were the ones you needed to follow. Usually an enemy Arty can actually see which tanks are the ones which are directing the battle, or at least the most lethal. And in this battle, it was very obvious that Panzer Penguin and Santander were sitting together most of the time and following each other around. And so Arty tends to actually try and break up a couple like that, or a platoon like that. And you can see on the tables as well which ones are the platoon ones. That, again, you need to watch out for those ones if you are following the battle, to actually make sure that those two guys can't work effectively as a platoon. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.